Hello, YouTubers. I'm doing my first segment of eBay breaks today. As you see, I've got several packages here that I've received in the mail over the last couple of days. Um, all of these are sports cards, and as you know, Christmas is coming up. I've got a little nephew that is crazy about the Boston Red Sox, and his favorite player is Dustin Pedroia. And, if you've got children that collect sports cards, you know that you can go down here at Walmart or Target or different, retail stores that sell them, and you're going to pay anywhere from $2.50 to $5 a pack for cards. I mean, packs of cards that's got maybe 5 to 8 cards in them, and it's a crapshoot as to whether your kid may get even one card of his favorite team, much less his favorite player. So I got on eBay and I'm hunting bargains, and it is possible to still find bargains on eBay. And these are some of what I found. This first one here, this was actually several auctions. Every one of these cards was listed as a separate auction, all by the same seller. And I bid on and won every one of these. They were all Red Sox players that I bid on. He had several other players from other teams, but I was bidding on Red Sox to put with my nephew's Christmas. Every one of these were bargains. All of these cards, if you get online to price guides on the internet, Beckett.com, toughstuff.com, most of these cards are listed for over $1. Some of them a couple of bucks online. And you also see, if you look for these cards individually on eBay, a lot of dealers out there have got these same cards listed individually on auctions. Buy it now auctions, $1.99 plus $1 or $2 shipping. And I'm really pleased with what I got here. And what I've done to help the dealer out was, when you sell on eBay and people pay you with PayPal, every time you do a transaction, PayPal charges the seller, not the buyer, but the seller, a 30-cent fee for the transaction for paying who bought your stuff. And so this guy, I bought all these cards, and I'll tell you the truth, I didn't pay 30 cents for any single one of them. I won these auctions. He had them listed, and he had in his description on each item to please, if you won more than one auction, to let him know, and he would send you an invoice for all the auctions you won to pay for all of them at one time. That way PayPal only charges him one fee. And I was happy to do that for him because I'm getting bargains for my nephew's collection, and it's saving him some money, and that allows him to make a little money overall on all these auctions and still be able to afford to list single cards on eBay, because eBay is trying to price out the little guy. And so the little guys have turned to techniques like this to try and stay in business, selling, offering lots that people, the everyday collector, the kids, can afford for their parents to bid on, instead of these big time dealers that are wanting to price them out and make it almost impossible for the little kids to stay in the hobby. The little kids are what make the hobby, even if there's adult collectors. It's the little kids that want the cards that get started collecting that turn into fans for a lifetime. And anyway, here's the cards I got. This is a Tom Seaver. He's in the Hall of Fame. These cards were shipped in these top loads, by the way, and they were shipped in a plastic baggie that, for protection. Um, he done a very good job on the shipping. I was really pleased with that. And I got the Tom Seaver. It's a Hall of Famer. Great card for my nephew to have for his collection. Here is another Hall of Fame card. This is a more recent issue. Joe Cronin, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's a Boston Red Sox. Here's one, and I'm going to be honest with you. What better card, if you got a kid that's a Red Sox fan, for that kid to have for his collection than a card of the greatest player to ever put on a Red Sox uniform? That's Babe Ruth. Everybody that doesn't even like baseball knows who Babe Ruth is. This is a modern card. It's not got a lot of value, but I thought it was a great add to a collection for a kid that is crazy about the Red Sox. What better card to add to his collection than the greatest Red Sox there ever was? I also got these two that were listed together, actually. Wade Boggs, who was a big star when I was a kid. These cards are from the 80s. They're in mint. All these cards are in pretty much near mint to mint condition. Here's a Jim Rice. He's in the Hall of Fame now, and he was a big star in the 70s and 80s when I was a kid. This card here doesn't really have much value. It's a die-cut insert of Nomar Garciaparra. It's really lost a lot of value over the years as Garciaparra had a career-ending injury. The value of his cards has suffered, but I got this card, to be honest with you. I won it for a 6-cent bid, and I mean, that's what kind of bargains I'm looking for on eBay for my nephew, and I thought for 6 cents, this guy was a big star in Boston for several years. Great card to add. I also got this one for 6 cents as well. Carlton Fisk, he's in the Hall of Fame. He was a great catcher. Um, He also played for the Chicago White Sox, and you know, that's the kind of bargains I'm looking for. The Tom Seaver right there, I got for like a quarter. The Joe Cronin was another 6 cent. Babe Ruth, I actually paid 30 cents for. The two-way box together, I only bid, it was 18 cents for the pair. And Jim Rice was 11 cents. That's the kind of bargains that you can find on eBay. And I'm telling you, they're out there. And I mean, you know, for less than $2, way less than $2, actually it's really less than $1, free shipping. I got these cards from my nephew's collection. And this right here, these cards are in these top loads. If you go buy packs of top loads like at Walmart or Target to put your more valuable cards in or superstars in, they average out to about 10 cents a piece, buying them by the pack. So this dealer really didn't make much money on this lot. He probably lost money overall, especially depending on what he had in the cards. But it was a great buy. And another buy that I found for my nephew is this was bid. I bid on this. It was shipped to me from Dover, Pennsylvania. This was shipped in a snap tight lot. It was advertised as a 20 card lot of all stars, all Boston Red Sox. And it is. There's Hall of Fame players in here, and all the players in here were stars for the Red Sox over the years. Some of these are a little bit older cards. It was listed on eBay as 99 cents free shipping, and I found it with about 15 minutes left in the auction, and I bought it. I mean, I bid on it. I won it from a nephew. It's going to go with his Christmas. Here's 3 Pedro Martinez's. He's in the Hall of Fame. Dennis Eckersley, he's in the Hall of Fame. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Here's a more recent star, Dustin Pedroia. I mean, not Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz, who is still playing for Boston. This is his last year. He's done announced he's going to retire, or it was his last year. Here's a bunch of Jim Rice cards, who's in the Hall of Fame now. And there's several Roger Clemens here who is not in the Hall of Fame. He would be, but he tainted his career with steroid use. All of those cards are stars that, you know, play for the Boston Red Sox. 20 of them for 99 cents free shipping. It's a whole lot better than going to Walmart and buying a $3 to $5 pack and just hoping that maybe my nephew gets a Red Sox card out of the whole pack. You know, I got him a whole case of cards, and a lot of these cards, you know, I've checked them out online. A lot of these cards book for, you know, well over $1, but all of them are star cards, and you can't beat that when you're looking to add, you know, a gift, you know, or find cards to help, you know, your kid find, you know, get players he likes or stars of his favorite team, whether it be past or present. Right here is a lot that I bid on. This is a little bit more money, but it's still a bargain. This guy's from New York. He had this item listed as $2.99 total. It was $1 for the starting bid and $1.99 for shipping. It was listed as 100 cards. You pick your favorite team. No duplicates. He would send you 100 cards, no duplicates of your favorite team. It would be a mixture of stars and commons. And that I haven't looked through these really that well, but I'm not going to go through them like you guys do with box breaks. But I got 4 packs in a package. They're all Boston Red Sox players. They are all different. I did look through them to make sure they're all different. There is some stars in here, semi-stars. There's some refractors in here that are basically, for those of you that don't know, a refractor is an insert card that they usually put about 1 per pack. So they're a little bit harder to find than the standard base cards in a set. And anyway, that's 100 cards for $3, $2.99. That's 3 cents a piece. And they're all Red Sox cards, and they're all mixed up years. There's some 80s in here, there's some 90s in here. And at 3 cents a card for mixed up years, but all Red Sox, my nephew's going to like that a lot better than he would if I went down here and bought him some brand new packs, and he might have got, if he's lucky, like I said, 1, possibly 2 players of his favorite team. This way, he's guaranteed Red Sox. You know, I cut out any chance about it. I just made sure he's going to get Red Sox. And that's a good deal. And if you've got kids that are collecting cards, you get on eBay, look under lots, type in baseball card lots, and that's where you'll find sellers who are offering deals like that. And there's value in bulk. There's always value in bulk. You can get a lot of good bargains buying cards in bulk, just like you can anything else out there. And this last lot, before, you know, as I wrap this video up, my nephew's favorite, very favorite player is Dustin Pedroia. And this lot was listed on eBay in the lots. I mean, it was listed as baseball card lots. Uh, it was every bit of it was all Dustin Pedroia, because I was searching online for Dustin Pedroia cards. I wanted to get him a few because it's his favorite player. You know, most of these same cards in this right here, I was seeing listed by sellers on eBay for as much as $2, $3, $4 a piece, and they were wanting another $1.99 shipping for one card. All these were shipped in top loads. That right there, you know, is a $2 or $3 value if you went and bought a pack of those alone. I found this auction when it was a new listing. I bid 75 cents first bidder on it. There was a couple other people that bid against me for a while, but when it ended, I won the auction. I had to make one last bid the last day, and I had said I would go up to $5 because I already had looked at the cards listed on the auction description, looked at the values of them on priceguide.com, and so I knew what I was bidding on that way for my nephew. And I won this auction for $4.30, free shipping. This is the most valuable one of all these, I believe. From what I looked at, it's a die cut insert, Dustin Pedroia. This is one of the harder to find inserts, and I've seen this listed on eBay by itself for more than I paid for this entire lot. And all the rest of these are Dustin Pedroias, every single one of them. And this is going to make my nephew very happy. It's probably going to be, he'll probably like this part of his Christmas better than anything else I bought for him, even the bigger stuff. And I'm really pleased with this. And that, and that's what I'm doing this video for in this series of eBay breaks, is, to let you people know that, hey, if you've got a kid that collects sports cards or anything else, you can find bargains, you can save money, you can get better value, because when you go buy these retail packs brand new, it's a crapshoot if your kid's going to get players he likes or if he's going to get players of his favorite team. But if you get on eBay and you start typing in searching for things, you can really find some bargains. I hope this video helps somebody out there and gives you an idea. Maybe you can find your kids some bargains if they collect sports cards. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll be making the next segment for eBay breaks coming up very soon.